Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to Wooded Ramblings, the channel where I just go out in the woods and ramble. Today's intro was brought to you by a real-life request from a guy named Chris. Normally I don't take requests from oppressive males, but he's brown, so it's okay. I am your host, Professor McClitus Long. I am a gender studies professor at TLU, Totally Legit University, and I am a trans disabled black lesbian. I'm sure you could guess that last part by the fact that I'm a gender studies professor. But yeah, I just want to talk to you about smashing the patriarchy. You see, as a trans disabled black lesbian, I am almost at the top of the progressive stack. I almost have all the oppression points I need in order to shut down conversation with anybody. So for that reason, I am converting to Islam so that I have officially collected all of the oppression points, kind of like Pokemon, and can shut down any conversation with anyone because racism, sexism, Islamophobia, and transphobia, and everything else. It's kind of like having magical space powers. It's really awesome. But anyway, so we need to smash the patriarchy. We all know here in the West, women are just completely oppressed. There's honor killings. In order for a woman to prove that she was raped, she needs to bring 4 male family members to court with her as witnesses. And if she ends up losing her case, she gets stoned to death for adultery. Here in the West, they force women to cover themselves completely, with only their eyes being shown. It's just terrible. Women aren't allowed to drive here. Sold into sex slavery. Married off as child brides. The West is just it's terrible to women. And what we need to do is what Sweden has done and bring in a more compassionate culture, a more feminist culture. We need to bring in many, many, many refugees and asylum seekers from the Middle East and North Africa, because the cultural enrichment will completely change everything. It'll give women the rights that they deserve, and the rights that everyone should have. Because in the Middle East, women are treated like queens. They're paid the same as men. They're not forced to wear anything specific. They can wear whatever they want. They're allowed to love other women if they want. That's perfectly fine. Here in the West, we all know that 100 out of 100 women will be raped every second of every hour. And over there, zero raped, because it's a more feminist culture. We also know that here in the West, women are paid 12 cents for every dollar that a man makes. So, it's terrible. It's really horrible. So we need to bring in some more cultural enrichment. Just look at Sweden. Look at how much of a paradise it is. They've got feminist politicians now controlling their government, and they've become a utopia. They brought in all these refugees, all the culture enrichment. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. We definitely need to have that here in the West. We need more of it. And we need to smash the patriarchy. We need to eliminate probably 90% of the male population. Completely eradicate, white males though, because they're horrible and evil. But yeah, men should be put in cages, only for breeding purposes. Kind of like a library. You can check them out and, do your thing, and then bring them back, and, I'm sure it'd be, perfectly fine, because we all know that women are just like men. And women can do anything men can do, but better. Including building stuff, sanitation. Women have been trying to get into that field forever, but it's such a patriarchy. There's like 95% male. No, we need gender equality in that. Construction, again, overwhelmingly men. We need more women. We need equality. We need equity. There's a whole host of different professions. We need equality. Women, you need to stop signing up for these STEM classes. Go into construction. We need equality. We need you in the military. We need the draft for women as well. We need equality, 100%. Women on the front lines. So if you like this video, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the like button. See, what I like to do is, I like to hit the subscribe button with the 2 fingers because it's a little bit bigger. And then I hit that little bell with the pinky finger because it's a little smaller. You don't want to hit it too hard. And then, you know, you get that little bit of the like button down in there, and just like that, right? And besides making me scream in ecstasy, getting an email saying, oh look, somebody subscribed to you, it'll also let me know that you did like this video and you want me to keep going. Also, send all hate mail and or requests to woodedramblings@gmail.com. And if it's crazy enough, I'll get to it. So remember, just hit those buttons right there, just like that. You know, maybe